When it comes down to disappointing other people or disappointing yourself, choose other people all the time. It is your job in life to disappoint as many people as you can so you do not disappoint yourself.
Choose yourself. Again. And 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 again.
Not selfish to put yourself first.
No, it's self-full.
It's self-full.
It's self-full to be first, to be as good as possible to you, to take care of you, to keep you whole and healthy. That doesn't mean that you disregard everything and everyone, but you want to come with your cup full. You know, my cup runneth over.
Yeah.
What comes out of the cup is for y'all. What's in the cup is mine. But I got to keep my cup full. It has to be full.
I like that.
And so many of us think that, you know, we're going to get brownie points in heaven, like we're going to get to sit in the box seat section. If, you know, if we just give and give and give and give. Now, here's what the Course in Miracles says, which I love. The Course in Miracles says that when you give to others to the degree that you sacrifice yourself, you make the other person a thief. Because when you start sacrificing yourself for other people, you make them a thief because they're stealing from you what you need and they don't even know.
You were not created to please others. Live to be happy and focus on pleasing yourself.
These are some signs you will notice when you start loving yourself. You will care less about the opinion of others. Firstly, you will accept yourself for whom you truly are. Secondly, you would forgive yourself of the past mistakes, and you will understand that it is in human nature to make mistakes. And thirdly, you will prioritize your own needs and well-being without feeling selfish, because if you don't take care of yourself, how will you take care of others?
Because I spent majority of my younger years, young adult years, shift changing, right? What you need, I'll be there. What you need, I can do that too. And I was being everything except for who I was. And then they would still come back and say, you're not enough. And so I got angry. And I was like, okay, well, forget it then. You don't like it, I'm just gonna be me. And what I thought was rebellion was freedom. That's where we find our freedom, is when we're willing to piss somebody off. I'm willing to lose you if I get me back.
There comes a moment in life when you finally stop begging for peace and start choosing it, when you stop chasing validation and begin building your own happiness. That's what it truly means to choose yourself. When you choose yourself, you stop over-explaining your worth to people who were never listening in the first place. You no longer fight to prove your value, you simply become it. You begin to realize that not everyone deserves access to your energy, your kindness, or your time. You start saying no more often, and at first, it feels strange, even guilty, but soon it starts to feel like freedom. You protect your space, your peace, and your boundaries, not because you've become cold, but because you've finally learned the difference between love and self-sacrifice. When you choose yourself, you stop running after people who keep showing you they don't care. You stop trying to fix those who refuse to grow. Instead, you pour that same effort into healing yourself, improving yourself, and loving yourself deeper than anyone else ever has. You start spending more time alone, and instead of feeling lonely, you start to feel whole. You find joy in the quiet moments, comfort in your own company, and pride in the person you're becoming. You start letting go of old versions of yourself, letting go of friendships that only drain you, letting go of relationships that keep you small. And that released, painful becomes the most powerful act of self-love you'll ever do. When you truly choose yourself, you no longer fear being misunderstood. You understand that peace sometimes means walking away. That love sometimes means letting go, and that happiness begins when you stop apologizing for who you are. Choosing yourself isn't selfish, it's survival. It's how you rebuild, how you rise. Because once you choose yourself fully, you'll never again settle for half love, half effort, or half respect. So if you're in that season of choosing, you be proud. You're not losing people, you're finding yourself. And that's the most powerful thing you'll ever do.
When we know our value, we become protective of our space, we become protective of our energy, we become protective of our bodies. Because anything that isn't loving or caring or nurturing is not allowed in that space. In practicing self-love, we become more aware of what can come and what should be and what shouldn't be.
Why would you let this person disrespect you this much? Are you that desperate to be with somebody that you will allow yourself to feel less than yourself?
Wow.
And I think that as women, at some point, you got to look yourself in the mirror. And if you can look yourself in the mirror and say, you know what, I feel good about it, then do it. But if you can't feel good about you, and you are the alpha, you are the omega of your own life, come on, you got to choose you.
Yeah.
I will never, I know never is a strong word, but I will never miss out on my life again because I'm stressing and worrying about what people expect from me or who I should be or how great I should be. Y'all, this is my life and I want to be present in it. And I want that for you too. Do not miss out on your life trying to keep up with somebody else. You got to set the rules for you. You got to set the speed limits on how fast you should go, on what you should do, on what leveling up looks for you, and make sure that you are living your life as you. Don't miss out on it. Don't miss out on it. And most importantly, give yourself time.
I don't know.
Energy and your peace and keep on growing.
The moment you realize that you refuse to be a second option or a second choice to anyone is the moment you decide to choose yourself. And when you choose yourself, you will never allow to be a second choice to somebody else. Because the reality is people will prioritize their first choices. Irrespective of whether it's with a family member, whether it's with a friend, whether it's with a lover or a relationship, people prioritize their first choices. Do not ever allow yourself to be someone's second option or someone's leftovers or somebody's, let me call her up at a certain time of the day. Listen, people who value you will show you that they value you. They will make time. They will speak to you in a proper manner. They will engage you. They will not be cold with you. They will not withdraw from you. They will not be flaky and change their mind every 2 minutes. They are not going to do that. Why? Because they've prioritized you, much like you have prioritized them. Don't ever allow yourself to be someone's second choice or second option. You're either the first or you're nothing at all. Because in your life, who's the first option? You. It should be.
The day you finally choose yourself is the day your power actually comes back. It is the day that the things that are making you cry now will never ever have power over you again. It is the day that you will be able to think clearer and actually move forward with all those self-developmental plans you've been having. It is the day you will realize that an exit plan is just an excuse in the mind that keeps a woman in the same stagnant place for a very long time. The day you discover your full potential power is the day that nothing is going to stop you, and whatever a person says will not have power over your decisions or you actually starting over. That is the day the fear of the unknown will not have power over you. That day cannot ever come until you decide that it is time. Okay, no one can decide because it's a perfect day for you to take away your power, but people will continue involving you in their chaos, and you will continue participating in that chaos until you realize that your standards are way better than this, and that you deserve way better than what you are exposing yourself to. Remember, whatever you are allowing to continue will have the power to repeat itself through you, because you are making yourself up.
One thing we should all learn from men as women is putting ourselves first. Yeah. A man will leave a woman with kids all because he's putting himself first. A man will choose to cheat on you all because he's putting his happiness first. Yeah. A man will lie to you all because he's protecting his peace. So in conclusion, as a woman, stop being selfless and start being a little bit more selfish. Yeah. Put yourself first, because men will always put themselves first. And don't feel guilty about.
My sister, read my lips. Choose yourself first. There's a reason why I always tell on us, say, set your standard to a level money can't buy. And you go see some men head go cool down. You see that man where they do you like this. Every time you get a shot and say you love him, instead they do you like this. Choose yourself first, because that same man get 3 things in the shoes first before you. Like there's 1, 2, 3 things way there before you. What are those things? His own self, his career, and his own telephone. You see that in telephone? That in telephone comes first before you. Choose yourself.
There is so much wealth, liberty, and peace when you finally learn the powerful lesson of choosing yourself. There are situations that are never going to get better. There are relationships that are never going to improve. There are cycles that will never, ever change until you learn the powerful lesson of honoring yourself, showing up in every space and atmosphere with authenticity and being completely yourself, and no longer shrinking yourself to please others, no longer trying to fit in boxes to make yourself acceptable to other people, no longer talking yourself down so that other people can be pleased or impressed with you, no longer playing small so that you can fit into other people's idea of.
Come here, baby, you need to hear this. Listen, there's never going to be the right time. There's never going to be the right time to choose yourself. There's never going to be the right time for you to decide that you are the most important relationship in your life. There's never going to be the right time for you to start prioritizing yourself. You are waiting, you are postponing, you are hoping that things will change so that when you do decide, no one will be disappointed. Listen, there will always be disappointed. Someone will always have something to say. The right time to choose yourself is now. Oh my God, even in those toxic friendships and toxic relationships that you're in, there's not going to be the right time for you to leave. The right time is that moment when you decide that you have had enough. So stop postponing your life. Stop waiting for the right time to come.
If you understood your value, you would probably be quicker to walk away from bullshit. Like for me at this point in my life, I'm not spinning the block on bullshit.
You better say that.
You just can't keep spinning the block on bullshit. You really can't. And you have to have self-respect, and you have to have boundaries.
Yes.
You just do.
Yes.
And you gotta value yourself. If you don't value yourself, trust and believe a man won't value you.
Ladies, if you want to get to a better place in your life, I encourage you to start centering yourself. Put yourself first. Learn to prioritize yourself. Understand that you are primary, first and foremost to you. This is not even about decentering men. No, center yourself. Center God in your life. Center your business. Center the things that actually matter in your life. And I promise you, every other thing will fall into it, because guess what? You become a magnet for the things that you want because you are focused on you and becoming a better version of yourself. So learn to prioritize and put your first.
What you do when you don't know what to do, you choose yourself. You choose yourself. You stop trying to force things that just were not meant to be. Stop trying to force it. You have to train yourself to do the harder yet the better things for you by choosing yourself. It's hard. It's going to be hard. Choosing yourself is very hard to do, but betraying yourself feels even worse. And let me tell you this, when you decide to start choosing yourself, it's going to come with a whole lot of rejection. I guarantee it. But you know what you do? You welcome that rejection with open arms.
And one thing that I always am envious about men is how they are able to be so selfish. Like selfish in a way where like they are always going to choose themselves and put themselves first. And I feel like most women are not wired like that. We are just natural nurturers, carers. We always want to see the best in people and try to help and all that stuff. It's just in us. But a man is always going to choose him first. Meanwhile, we will put our lives on hold, hoping, wishing, praying that we get picked or that he chooses us. Or I'm not going to date other guys, or I'm not going to move and go to school in this city just in case. And why? Because if the roles was reversed, he would be out of here. He going to take that job. He going to have that baby. Okay? Men will always put themselves first. We need to take a page out of their book and choose yourself first. Don't wait for a man or anybody to choose you. You choose you. Okay? I had to learn the hard way. I'm still learning, because sometimes I still have moments where I'm like, oh, maybe this, or no. Because a man ain't thinking like that. He always going to choose him.
You got to love yourself more than the need to be loved by other people. Because if you're always concerned about other people loving you more than you actually love yourself, loving yourself doesn't mean you do face masks and bubble baths every day. Yeah. That's a nice self-care. Yeah. Loving yourself means, yeah, I speak a lot, I talk fast, I'm from New York, I say fuck a lot, but I accept that part of myself. And if you don't like it, that's okay. Find someone else. That's loving myself.
When you finally start to choose yourself, everything around you will start to choose you too. Everything begins to work out in your favor. Blessings start rolling into your life. Opportunities start knocking at your door. It all starts with you.
Stop staying loyal to others at the detriment of yourself. You lose a part of you each time you want to say no but end up saying yes. So learn to say no with your full chest when you truly know you have no business saying yes.
Set goals for yourself. Take care of your body. Read books. Always continue to level up your education. Learn about finances and become financially literate. Create multiple revenue streams for yourself. The more you pour into you, the less you'll settle for anything or anybody that drains you. You realize peace is so much better than attention. Discipline feels better than validation. Being alone doesn't feel lonely when you love who you are becoming. Keep evolving. Keep becoming her. The side of you that's soft but solid, kind but unfuckwittable. When you stay focused on your growth, the universe starts to match your energy. Because you're being intentional, you start to attract all of the things that are in alignment with who you are.
Stop waiting for external validation. My sisters and my brothers, learn to validate yourself so that the opinion of others who don't mean a thing to you won't matter much to you. Learn to validate yourself. Don't wait for someone to tell you you're beautiful. The one that I see commonly is, for example, when you want to post a picture or you want to post a content on social media, and then you ask 10 people for their opinion before you make the move. Why? And then by the time you ask 10 people, they give you different conflicting opinions, and then you are now confused on what to now post or what to now do. You want to post something, go ahead and post it if your heart tells you to do so, right? Validate yourself, love on yourself, be confident in yourself, know who you are, own you who you are with your full chest, and don't wait for someone to come and tell you, oh, you're good enough at something before you get up and take action. Take action whether or not you hear somebody clapping for you or urging you or nudging you or motivating you to go. Take the action and do it on your own. Take the initiative and do it on your own.